have some explosive developments for the Friday, August 7 episode that you absolutely cannot miss. Grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let us break down all the jaw-dropping twists coming your way. When it comes to the Friday, August 7 episode, we absolutely cannot start this conversation without talking about the resident Black Widow herself, Hayley Hamilton. Wow. Can you believe the sheer audacity of this woman? It seems like Hayley always gets exactly what she wants, no matter who she has to step on to achieve her goals. Everything regarding her sinister plot to end Bill's life is going smoothly. She has been methodically poisoning him, pivoting her plans whenever necessary, and playing the role of the doting, concerned wife to absolute perfection. But here is the kicker. Her overconfidence is exactly what is laying the foundation for her ultimate downfall. She thinks she is invincible, but she is leaving a trail of breadcrumbs right to her door. The Dupree women are not fools, and they are officially closing in on her. Naomi, Chelsea, Kat, and Danny have formed an undeniable alliance, and they are actively catching up to Hayley's dark secret. They already suspect she is having a torrid affair with her cousin Randy Parker, and they are connecting the dots regarding the mysterious disappearance of Lynette Wise. I strongly believe that Hayley's arrogance is blinding her to the fact that the Dupree girls are relentless. Once they uncover the absolute truth about the poison and the $10 million life insurance policy, they are going to make her pay dearly. Justice is coming for Hayley, and it is going to be a spectacular television moment. Speaking of Bill Hamilton, the man is in a terrifying state of denial. During this massive crisis, Bill is stubbornly refusing to rest. Despite experiencing severe hand tremors, collapsing, and suffering from unexplainable weakness, he insists on working himself into an early grave. He is bouncing between working from home and dragging himself into the law office, actively avoiding his daughters Chelsea and Naomi. The girls are rightfully demanding that he take a step back and rest, but Bill's pride simply will not allow it. Let's be real for a second. Bill is acting like an absolute fool. His daughter's worries are completely justified. He is literally deteriorating before our eyes, and his refusal to face the music is putting his life in imminent danger. Because he is pushing his family away, Bill is going to be forced to rely on his assistant, Caroline, during a terrifying medical crisis. The spoilers indicate that Bill might completely collapse right there in his office, and Caroline will be the one to find him. Thank goodness for Caroline! She has already spoken with Chelsea and expressed her own deep concerns about her boss's declining health. Caroline is fiercely loyal, and she is going to step up and give Bill some much-needed harsh advice. She is going to urge him to stop hiding from his symptoms and his family. I have a strong feeling that Bill might actually listen to Caroline. Sometimes it takes an objective third party to break through a stubborn man's walls. Bill's health is a glaring red flag that everyone can see, and Caroline is not going to let him sweep it under the rug anymore. Meanwhile, on the other side of Fairmont Crest, we have a completely different kind of crisis brewing. Andre Richardson is in a state of sheer panic, and he is seeking out the help of our favorite investigative journalist, Smitty. Andre is terrified that his hidden past is going to destroy his beautiful future with Danny. As we know, Andre recently received an anonymous, haunting gift, a bottle of 2018 Louis Broussard champagne that connects directly to a dark secret from his time in Europe when his parents passed away. Andre desperately wants Smitty to use his investigative skills to track down the identity of the person stalking him so he can end this nightmare once and for all. Andre refuses to let these past secrets continue to haunt and torment him. I have to interject with my own personal opinion here because the dynamic between Andre and Danny is driving me crazy. Ultimately, both Andre and Danny are failing to keep their promises of total honesty to each other. They both have massive secrets. But if we are weighing the scales of morality, Danny's mistake is infinitely worse than Andre's. Are you kidding me? Danny literally slept with her ex-husband Bill in an elevator during a tornado. She committed full-blown adultery and is lying to her husband's face every single day. Andre did not cheat on Danny. He simply omitted a dark chapter of his past history from before they were even together. I am entirely on Andre's side here. Danny is being a massive hypocrite, and when the truth about her elevator hookup with Bill finally explodes, it is going to shatter Andre's heart into a million pieces. Let us shift gears to shift the deeply emotional storylines surrounding Eva Thomas. In this weekend's episode, we are going to see Ted Richardson stepping up to the plate to comfort his deeply distressed daughter. Eva is currently spiraling into a dark place because she is completely obsessed and disgusted by the physical scar left behind from her life-saving liver transplant. The psychological toll of the surgery is weighing heavily on her, to the point where she is actually packing up Isaiah's belongings to push him away because she feels ugly. It breaks my heart to watch her struggle with this body image issue. Ted is going to be there to comfort and encourage Eva, trying to lift her spirits and remind her of the incredibly strong, resilient woman she truly is. As a renowned plastic surgeon, you would think Ted could just fix the scar with a quick procedure. However, it is highly likely that Ted will refuse to perform any cosmetic surgery on Eva right now. Eva already received the exact same disappointing answer from Dr. Carlton Fitzgerald. Carlton gently explained that her wound is still actively healing and is not stable enough for a cosmetic revision, advising her to seek therapy instead. Eva is going to be devastated by this reality, but I honestly think having Ted consistently by her side will make her feel so much better. He is finally being the devoted father she always needed. Of course, we cannot have a sweet father-daughter moment without Leslie Thomas causing an absolute scene. Leslie is going to create a massive uproar, loudly arguing with Ted over what is best for Eva. Leslie always has to make everything about herself, and her chaotic interference is the last thing Eva needs right now. Furthermore, I cannot help but wonder how Kat Richardson is going to react. Kat might be incredibly unhappy to see Ted doting so heavily on Eva. Kat literally sacrificed a piece of her own liver to save Eva, primarily to earn Ted's love and approval. Seeing Ted shower Eva with affection might trigger Kat's deep-seated insecurities and jealousy all over again. Now, brace yourselves, because this weekend's episodes are not going to be as safe and calm as we might hope. Danger is lurking in the shadows, and her name is Heather Armstrong. Joey's sister Heather is officially integrating herself into the social elite, actively befriending Danny and Vanessa. This is a terrifying plot twist. The Impaler, the ruthless, cold-blooded leader of the deadly plasma ring, is now casually sipping wine with the very women who are connected to the men hunting her down. This makes Heather infinitely more dangerous. She is hiding in plain sight, right where no one expects her to be. Heather is going to have unrestricted access to the upper echelon of Fairmont Crest. She is going to gather so much sensitive intel from our unsuspecting Dupree women because they have absolutely their guards down. Vanessa and Danny think they are just making a fabulous new friend, completely oblivious to the fact that they are inviting a lethal crime boss into their inner circle. Heather is exactly like Joey. They are both incredibly dangerous, highly manipulative, and now she is far too close to the good, law-abiding residents of this town. Imagine what happens when Jacob and Smitty realize that the mastermind they are risking their lives to catch is having brunch with their family members. It is a ticking time bomb waiting to detonate. Finally, the scene will shift over to the hospital corridors with Nicole Dupree. The spoilers reveal that Nicole is going to inform a highly surprised doctor, Kiel Rollins, about a significant change. Does this mean she has finally made her ultimate decision? Anita gave Nicole a strict one-week deadline to stop stringing these men along and choose between Dr. Carlton Fitzgerald and Kiel. Anita heavily hinted that Kiel, with his spontaneous and sensitive nature, was the right answer for Nicole. I firmly believe that Nicole is going to announce that she is ready to take things to the next level with Kiel. This means she is officially going to break things off with Carlton. While Carlton offers safety and familiarity, Kiel brings a fiery passion that Nicole has been missing for years. It is going to be heartbreaking for Carlton, especially after everything they have shared, but Nicole needs to follow her heart. Kiel is going to be absolutely thrilled, but knowing the drama in Fairmont Crest, their romance will not be smooth sailing for long. There you have it, folks. The drama is heating up, the secrets are unraveling, and the stakes have never been higher. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Caroline can save Bill from Hayley's lethal plot? Will Andre discover his stalker before Danny's cheating is exposed? And how long until Vanessa realizes her new bestie is a crime boss? Stay tuned.